is we have our celebrity announcer read some of our sponsors and underwriters' ads, and that airs just prior to the show. In other words, the show you'll tune into your TV or radio, and the first thing you'll hear for this show is Matt's voice. So let me know when you're ready, Ed. Okay. It's all yours, Matt.
This show is brought to you in part by Axiom Printing, Western New York's award-winning local leader in document solutions. www.axiomoffice.com. This show is also supported by Chapel Sound, expert sound technologies for all your sound needs, serving the New York State Southern Tier and Northwest Pennsylvania. 814-688-8089. Rolling Hills Radio is also supported by Teresa Quinn Esquire and underwritten by the Jamestown Gazette, a hometown paper. And underwritten by the Jamestown Gazette, a hometown paper providing residents and businesses with positive stories and timely information.
Good.
I was in radio before, too.
Yeah. You better be looking over your shoulder there, Julia. This guy's good. How about it, Ed? Was that a go? Okay, good. Well, part of what we do here is we need some audience participation because we need the studio audience. You're part of the show. And there are some things that we need to have you do. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention we have official Rolling Hills water here. Is it Rolling Hills Radio? No, you know what we did? We got some stickers made and we put it on this bottle of water. For product placement, we want everybody to know. Live at Shawbucks, Rolling Hills Radio. Thank you for the idea, Nicole. At any rate, where were we? Oh, yes. Throughout the night, please feel free. If you're inspired to do so, cheer, hoot, clap, sing along, whatever it is you're inspired to do. Once in a while, we might need you to applaud for something, and I will give the universal sign for applause, which is this. So, yes. Okay, so when I do that, please applaud. We're gonna practice again because Peg really wasn't really participating. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Yeah. Keep an eye on her, will you, Donna? Make sure she claps when I do this. Okay, thank you. Also, at the end, at the very end, we'll after the encore, or not the encore, after the finale is complete. I'll do a little bit of a very compelling, interesting, and informative talk, which I promise won't last more than 30 or 45 seconds. And then I'll finish it by saying, I'm Ken Hardley. We'll see you next time on Rolling Hills Radio, and everybody says Rolling Hills Radio along with me. So let's practice that. Can we have the theme music, please? And I'll be talking and saying all this great stuff, and then I'll say, and I'm Ken Hardley. We'll see you next time on Rolling Hills Radio. Oh, that's good, okay. And then everybody can just lightly clap like this while Julia reads the announcements, the credits at the end. And then when she's done reading the credits, the music will come up louder and we'll all clap in unison like this. That's it. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? I think everybody's got it. Somebody needs to review this again? You need to go. Is it, okay. Yeah, okay. Carol, just do whatever Hugh does, okay? Okay, not whatever Hugh does. Okay, I think we're almost getting ready for action here. Oh, one thing I've neglected to mention, yes, I was asked a couple times prior to the show about buying tickets for future shows. First of all, we do have paper tickets for the first January show, January 15th show, available. But if you want to buy any tickets to any of the shows for the remainder of the season, please just talk to Nancy, and she can sell it to you tonight, okay? Because she has this thing called a computer. Or Brienne. Oh, I'm sorry, Brienne. Nancy doesn't know how to operate the computer. Brienne. Yeah, Nancy has an abacus. Brienne, however, can operate the computer. So if you need to, if you'd like to buy tickets, which is a really, really good idea, let Brienne know, and she'll fix you up for any ticket you want between now and the end of the season on May 21st. So you can buy your Tom. We sold a bunch of Tom Paxton tickets already, so it might be a good idea to pick those up. And I'm sure Robin and Linda Williams will go fast too on May 21st. So just a hint from your old Uncle Ken. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I think, shall I bring the artists up? Yeah, let's do that. We'll get the show going. First of all, I think I sense David Michael Miller here somewhere. David, come on up. All the way from Buffalo tonight. But David, you tour all over the place.
Yeah, we've done about 120,000 miles in the last 2.5 years, 20 states, Canada and the U.S. We get all over,
This guy gets around.
Yeah.
He gets around for a Fillmore boy. Does anybody know where Fillmore, New York is? It's not all that far away. It's just on the other side of that swamp or something, right?
There's a swamp over there for sure.
Yeah. We'll talk more about Fillmore during the program. I hope you don't mind. But would you mind reading some station IDs for us, David? You ready, Ed?
Hello, this is David Michael Miller. You are listening to WRFA 107.9 FM, Radio for the Arts.
Great. If you turn it over, you'll find it.
Okay. I'm not as good as that guy, though. Oh, he's not there anymore. Where did he go? Hello, this is David Michael Miller. You are listening to Rolling Hills Radio with Ken Hardley.
Great job. Now, I'm also going to do something right now that I promised her I would not do. Marla Harris is here. Come on up, Marla Harris. Our special surprise / secret weapon tonight. Thank you very much. We'll talk about it a bit on the show, but you're in David's band.
Yes, I do backup,
Yeah.
background singing, and I've enjoyed it immensely. Maybe 6 months now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great.
Great.
Great guy, great musician. Love it.
And Marla got a hold of me a while back and said, I got this guy. You have to have him on the show. And I said to myself, Marla's never wrong. So I just got a hold of him. Our old Rolling Hills fan. You've been on the show several times now. Thank you so much for coming back and being our secret weapon tonight. Would you mind doing this?
Sure.
You ready, Ed?
Hello, this is Marla Harris. You are listening to Rolling Hills Radio with Ken Hardley. Hello, this is Marla Harris. You are listening to WRFA 107.9 FM, Radio for the Arts.
And now we have all the way from Chicago, Illinois, Almond and Olive. Come on up. Just flew in from Chicago. Boy, are my arms tired. Well, welcome. This is Natalie Alms, and this is Ollie Davidson here. Welcome. And similar to, I got word that you guys were here a little less than a year ago.
Yeah.
And you opened 2017 in Jamestown, right? And,
That's right.
And ending 2017 in Jamestown. This is your last gig of the year, right?
Yep.
You're wrapping things up, so how about that?
Yeah.
So when you appeared at the lab, I have to say, again, I got a tidal wave of calls. Two people said, you have to have Almond and Olive on the show. And they were absolutely right. So thank you so much for making the trip all the way from Chicago. Would you mind?
Of course.
All right, start it.
Yeah. Hello, this is Almond and Olive.
You are listening to Rolling Hills Radio with Ken Hardley.
Why, thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Hello, this is Almond and Olive.
You are listening to WRFA 107.9 FM, Radio for the Arts.
Well done. Would you mind coming and doing that for us every month?
Sure.
Ed, how was that? Got a take? Okay. Well, I think we're ready to start the show. You guys ready? All right. I think I may have neglected to mention the opening tune tonight is actually the first song on my album. Speaking of potential Christmas gifts. Just have to, yeah, I'd like one. Thank you. Okay. I think we're almost ready. You ready, Ed? Yep. Mr. Chappell on sound, you ready? I'm almost ready. Okay, you gotta hear me for Christ's sake. Julia, set for action? Here we go. Start the show in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Rolling Hills Radio with Ken Hardley. Join us for an hour of conversation and music from Shawbucks in Jamestown, New York. Tonight's guests are Almond and Olive and David Michael Miller. Now please welcome our host, Ken Hardley.
My grandma's name was Edna. She slipped on an orange peel. Hurt her shoulder real bad, and Grandpa Max got mad. He said, Edna, we got a bad deal. My mother's name was Joanne, and she was raised around cows and God. She knew real lot about a few holy things, and her husband's name was Bob. It's a long road without you. What's been and what will be. One thing leads to another. Then you get a family tree. My ex-wife's name is Judy. She's perky and she smiled and she cooked. Life with me kind of set her free. That's what I told myself when I booked. My grandmother's name was Julia. They said cortisol did her in, even though we didn't much wanna. Grandpa Harlow got married again. It's a long road without you. What's been and what will be. One thing leads to another. Then you get a family tree. Girlfriend's name was Tammy. That's what it said on the badge on her shirt. She used to like me some of the time. Otherwise I stayed very alert. My grandma's name was Edna. They don't make 'em like that anymore. There was Judy and Joanne and Julia.
program is made possible by listeners like you. For information on how you can be part of the live radio audience or support live radio, write to info@kenhardley.com. This program is supported by the Chautauqua County Chamber of Commerce, supporting economic, workforce, and tourism development in Chautauqua County. Visit them online at chautauquachamber.org. Also, the Cherry Lounge. The Cherry Lounge is a full-service bar and restaurant located in the heart of downtown Jamestown at 326 Cherry Street. Find them on Facebook at the Cherry Lounge.
Thank you, Julius Isla Hanley, and welcome to Rolling Hills Radio, brought to you from Shawbucks, the club concert venue nestled in the heart of the entertainment district of Jamestown, New York. On Rolling Hills Radio, you will hear grassroots Americana music from a wide range of genres. This episode, we will feature a duo rooted in an Americana subgenre of singer-songwriters, as well as our first performer, a man who's recently released his third album, which, like his first two, was highly praised for its fine blues songwriting. Bursts of fierce guitar playing, as Vintage Guitar Magazine says. And they also said, while working in what could loosely be called the blues, Miller covers a lot of ground. Please welcome David Michael Miller to the Rolling Hills Radio stage.
You've been chipping away
I'm chipping away.
at this force of mine.
Oh, yeah.
What was still the grain
Still the grain.
of my sands of time.
Sands of time.
And I feel same tight story, hope and sad old line. Sad old line. Been blocking my road
Been blocking my road.
to my promised land.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, increasing my load
Increase my load.
with your great hand.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Desire and regret both bury, oh, but love will stand. Oh, love will stand. And hope finds a way in life worth living. Yeah, hope finds a way, oh, and blesses each day with somewhere, somehow. Yeah, hope finds a way, hope finds a way in a life worth giving. To the here and now.
Here and now.
Here and now, here and now. Been knocking me down,
Been knocking me down, yeah.
my walking cane.
My walking cane.
What will silence my sound
Oh, yeah, yeah.
with a mouth to blame?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna sing for glory, whoa, and dance the same. Ooh, I'm gonna dance now. And hope finds a way in a life worth living. Yeah, hope finds a way, oh, and blesses each day with somewhere, somehow. Yeah, hope finds a way, hope finds a way in a life worth giving. To the here and now.
Here and now.
Here and now, yeah, the here and now.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hear me one more time. And hope finds a way in a life worth living. Yeah, hope finds a way. Oh, and blesses each day. Somewhere, somehow. Yeah, hope finds a way. Hope finds a way in a life worth giving. Oh, worth giving. Oh, and blesses each day with somewhere. Ooh, somewhere, somehow. Yeah, hope finds a way.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, hope finds a way. Oh, yeah. Ooh, in a life worth giving. To the here and now.
Here and now.
Here and now. Here and now. Hope finds a way.
David Michael Miller. And that angelic voice you heard there with him, that's Marla Harris. Hope Finds a Way. That was from your first album, David, right? Poison Sipped, as well as your most recent album, 3 Nights at the Strand. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. So, people talk about you as a blues player. What was that?
Yeah, people say a lot of things. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm influenced by all sorts of roots music. I mean,
Yeah.
I love the blues and everything that came up through old spirituals and old blues, old country blues. But to me, I love just letting it all kind of come together and in its commonality and, however it works itself out.
Yeah,
That's
that
how it
was
works itself
awesome
out.
stuff. That's a lot of chords you learned there, huh?
It's 2 or 3.
Okay, yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. So when someone says, so David, what kind of music do you play? What do you tell them?
I call it Southern Soul because
nice,
it's just kind of influenced by Memphis soul heavily, but it's got all the roots music that kind of came up through the South up into Chicago.
Right.
Just trying to throw a nod out.
Absolutely.
Friends
yeah.
on the other side.
We'll hear from Chicago in a little bit. Yes, indeed. You are from rural upstate New York. Now, and it's very rural. All of upstate. People think of New York as New York City very often, but upstate is not New York City. You're from a little town and kind of central, maybe the Finger Lakes region, south of that, somewhere.
Well, actually, it's just kind of north of here, Allegheny County.
Okay.
North and just a little east. So.
Okay. In that rural upstate New York background, what kind of music did you grow up with? What were people listening to?
Well, people were listening to all sorts of things. I grew up in the church, so I grew up listening to gospel music. So I grew up listening to a lot of Pentecostal gospel music. So I heard a lot of black gospel, a lot of Andre Crouch, and but then I listened to all sorts of things because all you have is the radio. So you do what you got to do.
Indeed, indeed. Well, you've got another song for us called Memphis Belle. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, David Michael Miller.
You're waiting like a bride unveiled. Dressed in a color deep off white. Your beauty chilled my skin when I drove that trailer into town. And down on Bill, you sang your history to me. and it took my breath, oh, just like a southern winter storm. I knew you had a past, and its story cast a shadow on your gown. Oh, Memphis Belle, oh, Memphis Belle, Memphis Belle. You soothe like heaven, but you hurt just like hell.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Show me your soul, save mine as well. Oh, my long, long lost Memphis Belle. Now you have to hustle, oh, just to pay them bills. And play your games by the neon lights. But at the four-way meal, ooh, the patrons seem to feel your heart. Your heart's still so good. So call me, come call me through the smoking gin. Let me stand, oh, your lover shared the mic. And like a siren draw me in. Let your blues begin to move me, move me, move me like it should. Memphis Belle, oh, Memphis Belle, Memphis Belle. You soothe like heaven, but you hurt just like hell. Show me your soul, save mine as well. Oh, my long, long lost Memphis Belle. Oh, Memphis Belle, oh, Memphis Belle, Memphis Belle. Oh, you soothe like heaven, but you hurt just like hell. And show me your soul, save mine as well. Oh, my long, long lost Memphis Belle. Come show me your soul, show me your soul, save mine as well. Oh, my long, long lost Memphis Belle.
David Michael Miller and Marla Harris. That was David Michael Miller. Find out more about him on davidmillermusic.com. Now, we have a duo based in Chicago, Illinois, and they started this particular journey a short time ago, having met over a shared passion that wasn't necessarily related to music. But after a short time, they indeed found out that they had a common love of this kind of music. So let's hear what they came up with. Here's a song from their brand new CD, Standing at the Precipice. Please welcome Natalie Alms and Ollie Davison, Almond and Olive, to the Rolling Hills radio stage.
Thank you. I'm just going to plug in real quick. Give it up one more time for David Michael Miller. I don't have my pick, buddy. Well, maybe got a pick on him? Guitar pick? You got one.
There you go.
There we go. This isn't radio or anything.
Greatest heroes die young, fighting for their victory song, while their lovers sit at home, looking up at the dark sky singing, oh my love, we're trying. Oh my love, you'll see we're trying. When we get old, when we get older, when we are weak from the weight on our shoulders, we will. We will. We will get stronger. We will hold on to each other. I'll heal your heart. I will know where to start on my search to carry you home. You gotta keep building up our love. You gotta keep building up our love. You gotta keep building up our love. You gotta keep building up our Oh my love, you see we're trying. Oh my love, you see we're trying to carry you. Oh my love, you see we're trying. Oh my love, you see we're trying to carry you home. You gotta keep building up our love. Oh, you gotta keep building up our love. Oh, you gotta keep building up our love. I'll heal your heart. I will know where to start on my search to carry you home.
Almond and Olive. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. And that was We Will from Standing on the Precipice. Your new album, you released that just a short time ago. Now, how did the two of you meet?
We kind of have a love for nonprofit causes, and we met actually working in animal welfare, volunteering, and just kind of started to talk about music and,
Hit it off from there.
hit it off from there.
Took it off from and you really believe in this cause. As a matter of fact, a lot of the proceeds from your album went directly to...
Yeah. Initially, we started raising money for the Jackson Galaxy Foundation. We raised, our goal was to raise $500, and we did that, so we'll be sending them a check at the end of the year here. But, that's a cause that helps animal shelters across the country with adoption programs for stray cats and dogs. But
It's wonderful stuff you did. Boy, how about that?
Thank you. Our CD release show actually also we raised money for the Chicago
Chicago Coalition.
Foundation for Women,
Yeah,
and it helps low-income women get programs to help them and their children. So we believe in a lot of different causes. So
Yeah.
great stuff.
See, musicians are good people. Yeah, one person claps for that. Thank you, Leah. You came up with the name Almond and Olive. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Almond is, my last name is Alms, so we went for Almond, and Olive for Ollie Davidson. So that, we really just like essential oils, I guess.
Everything falls right into place. Isn't that
really
something?
does. Yeah.
The universe sometimes does that. You don't know. And you picked up the banjo. And tell us about that. What made you decide to play the banjo?
So I've been playing guitar for years, since I was around 4 or 5, and Ollie is absolutely amazing on guitar, so I thought, you know what, let's pick up another instrument with this band. So I picked up the banjo about a year and a half ago, and I'm just trying
You've only
it
been
out.
playing a year and a half?
Yeah.
Sounds
So,
great. Sounds really, really good.
Thank you.
Great. Glad you did. Glad you chose the banjo.
I am too.
Okay. Okay, no banjo jokes. And also, I need to mention, there was a Toronto Independent Music Award that you were nominated for what was it, the Best USA?
Best USA. So yeah, we were honored to be nominated. We did not win. It was back in October, but there's some great artists. Amy Guess actually won, but it was just great to be nominated and part of I actually went down there to the award show, and just to be there with all the different artists was a humbling experience. So it was amazing.
Great. Very deserving indeed. Well, you've got another song for us. This is actually the title tune from your album, right? Standing at the Precipice?
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Almond and Olive.
Now the hole is getting deep, and the trouble we're in's not easy to hide. We've been searching for an answer, but the books we're reading don't ever explain what we're looking to find. We never know what we're going to try. You and I standing at the precipice, you and I staring down the gun. You and I both in the thick of it, we were never gonna run. Watching as the walls come down, we see it through till the end. Now the sky is getting dark, and the ground is shaking, but no one knows why. We feel the heat from the fire. All the clocks stop ticking, and we never do know what we're going to find. It never shows till you run out of time. You and I standing at the precipice. You and I staring down the gun. You and I both in the thick of it. We were never gonna run. Watching as the walls come down, we see it through to the end. Ha!
Yeah. That was Almond and Olive. Find out more about them at olivealmondmusic.com. We'll be back after the break with more music from our guests and the very first folk rock hit.
You are listening to Rolling Hills Radio, episode 69. If you would like to be part of our live radio audience, log on to chautauquachamber.org to purchase tickets. We'll be back after the break with more from Almond and Olive and David Michael Miller.
We'll take a bit of an intermission, and we'll be back up here in about 10 minutes.